Blessings, everyone. Happy Saturday. I hope you're having an amazing day so far. I'm just laying here and I'm just in meditation with God. And I'm being reminded of when I went to the pool yesterday. We drove to the pool, and I probably stayed maybe about 30 minutes, and I got up and I just said, I'm going to walk to the house. I wasn't feeling too good. And I started walking to the house and I got almost to the house. And when I say almost to the house, I've had already walked about 10 minutes away from the pool. Before it dawned to me that I did not have the keys to open the door, that none of the locks were unlocked at the door, so I wasn't going to be able to get in the house. So I remember having a thought saying, well, I'm this close to the house. I could just sit on the porch until they come. I started playing in my head on how, well, maybe I could try to see if one of the doors open. And then I started thinking, well, if none of the doors are open, I'm just going to be sitting there. And then I said, well, I'm going to call them and tell them to come. And then I noticed that if I had called them and told them to come, I was going to prevent them from playing in the pool. And that wasn't going to be right. That was going to be selfish. So I said, okay, let me just turn around and get the keys. So I walk all the way back to get the keys. Now, when I get back to the parking lot, before I even put my foot on the parking lot, I'm already like, I'm exhausted. I'm tired. It's so hot outside. I'm not feeling that well. My head is starting to hurt. And I remember thinking, like, I don't even want to walk up to get the keys, let alone walk back home. And I just felt this breeze. And it was like a whirlwind breeze. It was like it carried me to the parking lot, literally, y'all. And I want you to walk with me with what I'm about to say because I'm about to release this again because God is dealing with me about this whirlwind. So this little whirlwind of breeze, like it was just so much. You know how you could just get that breeze that just swipes your face and you be like, ooh, that was nice. I needed that. This was one of those. It just was around me. It was like carrying me and it pushed me into the parking lot. It gave me, it like rejuvenated me, revived me. It restored me, renewed me. It gave me a fresh, uh, it gave me fresh breath. Like it was just freshness. So I walk up to get the keys and I turn back around and I noticed that I had strength to keep walking. I had strength, and that's because he carried me into the blessing. And let me release this for you. You have been tired. You have been exhausted. You have been pushing all year round. You have been trying to do everything God has told you to do. You have had to let people go. You have had to bring more people in. You have had to have patience for those people that you wanted to just let go, and you still had to love them and have patience for them. So when I tell you, God said, you are so close. When I say you at the finish line, that God said you are just sitting at the finish line trying to take one step. And God said he's not allowing you to take this last step because he's going to carry you over. And that's because he wants the victory. He wants the glory. He wants the glory out of this door that you're about to walk into. So you can't even walk into it because you're so exhausted and tired. And God said, I'm about to carry you into the blessing. And that's what happened yesterday. Yesterday, God carried me into the door, and the door had and the door had freshness and rejuvenation, and it had restoration, and it had healing, and it was renewed, and it was refound, and it was revived. It was just a new door. And we know that every time we elevate and go to a new door, that we get a new thing. We get new insight and clarity. We get new wisdom, new revelation. We get new air, a fresh wind. That means God trusts us to have more and to do more. So we have been stretched, basically. So I wanted to share this because I was reminded this morning that you're exhausted and tired for a reason. And that's because God does not want you to walk into the door. He wants to carry you through the door. He wants to pick you up, and he wants you to literally walk into this door in his hands. And that's because he's going to get the glory out of opening this door and sending you through this door. So I hope I helped you this morning because today God is carrying you to the blessing. You no longer have to do anything, but just watch him take you through it. So have an amazing day. God is good, and I see you soon.